Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another watch-along. Barcelona versus Alavés. Barcelona have an opportunity to get the 3 points and show a reaction after midweek's loss against Chelsea. It's an opportunity for us to bounce back, and Barcelona at home feeling a very strong lineup that I am actually very excited about. When I actually look at some of these players who Hansi Flick has opted to go for, I'm excited for what the team can do. Now, as you can see right here, let me bring it up so you guys can see. But Hansi Flick, he actually made some changes. Joan Garcia in goal, Balde, Gerard Martín in the left center back position, Cubarsí and Eric Garcia. No Jules Koundé in the midfield, Casadó and Bernal. Up top, Raphinha, Olmo, Lamine, Yamal, and Lewandowski. Let me bring the audio so you guys can see. But I'm super excited for what this team can do, boys. There we go.
Back to business with Robert Lewandowski
Let me
and
grab mine.
Raphinha alongside today. Attacking trident that just swept everything aside in such rambunctious fashion, swashbuckling style last year.
Oh.
It's not as if goal scoring has been a problem for this Barcelona team, but keeping the ball out of the back of the net has been a little.
First start for Bernal. Casadó alongside the pivot position as well. No way. Oh my.
They're one of the best teams in the league from set pieces, and they have
no way Barcelona concedes right away via a set piece.
Not the birthday present that Barcelona fans were expecting. The players were still sleeping, taking some extra siesta time, and Hansi Flick can't believe it. The service from the right-hand side, the poor clearance by Casadó, and there is no offside position because
oh my gosh,
was just ball watching after.
All right, all good.
Clearance. Two bad touches by
well,
Barcelona.
no clean sheet. No clean
Balde,
sheet.
the former Osasuna player, inaugurates the scoreline today.
Yeah.
Casadó, as he said, Alex, double trouble for him. The slice clearance from the corner and then down on the ground. He lost his footing, couldn't get
oh
back
my
up.
God.
Barcelona are in trouble again here. Shot across the bows from Rebac, the Algerian.
All right.
Pablo Ibanez has just become the answer to future trivia questions. Alex, who was the first visiting player to score at the new Camp Nou, and he's just claimed that prize after Robert Lewandowski, of course, scored the first goal of the
That's the first opposition player, yep.
Against Bilbao, but what a shock to the system here.
It reminds me, Adrian, of the game between these two teams 2 seasons ago against under Xavi Hernandez. Samu Morodion also scored in the first minute. Barcelona ended up turning the game around with 2 goals by Robert Lewandowski, but that was the game that finished the career of Jules Koundé as a centre-back. He would
It's finished the career of Jules Koundé as a centre-back.
Interesting. Yeah, the recent history between these two teams is decidedly lopsided. You heard Kay mention it.
Come on.
The game Barcelona won the last 5 meetings. Here's Raphinha getting on the ball.
Oh. All right. I mean, it is what it is. What's up, NJ? Martín is playing at a natural position. I'm actually really excited to see Gerard Martín in that center back position. I'm really excited to see him there. I think he actually played really well there.
Physical advantage there. Hansi Flick is not happy, as you can tell.
Yeah. Well, he's remained upbeat. He's remained.
I mean, in this position right here, this is the goal we can see from a corner. Casadó in the earlier build-up doesn't clear it. Bernal late to the clearance as well. That's just poor defending from the team. Bernal and Casadó should be doing a lot better there, but it is what it is. All good.
With Raphinha being back in the team, Olmo needs to step up his performance behind Robert Lewandowski in that number 10 position.
Okay.
He's dropped some way off the pace from last year, hasn't he? Chacho, as he's known, Eduardo Coudet, the 50-year-old Argentine. Have you enjoyed
There we go.
Martin Einstein's bicycle diaries with him pre-game? Quite the character, Alex.
I loved his car when he was a player.
Yeah.
That small Fiat.
No,
Hey,
no Shaka Hislop Maserati there,
No.
for sure.
foul. I also want to see like what type of form and shape
Trailing
Bernal is in.
here to
How fit is he?
Jimenez's goal. Just the third goal, incidentally, scored in what is his 100th appearance in La Liga. As you say, the ex-Osasuna man. They just picked up on a free transfer in the summer.
Raphinha back in the lineup.
Look at the goal
Lots of
scoring.
really exciting
Number 9s.
stuff to look forward to.
And Lucas Boy.
I'm not even mad at this point. Whether the result is game is game.
You can see Alavés' tactical
Oh,
strategy,
Lamine.
4-1-4-1.
There goes Lamine Yamal inside.
No, I'm not upset either. I mean,
Casadó,
it's
Balde.
first minute of the match via corner. It is what it is.
The later run there was
I'm
Garcia,
I'm
but the
almost 100% guaranteed that we'll come back.
over the top.
This specific dribble that Lamine Yamal just did is known in Barcelona as La Croqueta, the croquette. And it was popularized by Michael Laudrup first, and then Andres Iniesta.
Oh. Well, it's tasty, that's for sure, Alex.
Tasty and
Are Alavés already time wasting
Yeah.
this early into the match?
Lewandowski, who has done nothing but score goals in his history against Alavés, as Juan Garcia patrols the outer reaches of his penalty area. Good clearance too. Falls for Lewandowski,
Nice, Lewa.
who makes the most of it. Danny Olmo teeing up Raphinha,
Oh.
and a sliding intervention was required.
Good work from the team. Good work from the team.
just need to operate just a split second faster. That pass to Raphinha required the first time effort, the first time shot.
Yeah.
Well, Hansi Flick saying about Raphinha, yeah, we've missed him. We've missed his focus.
His focus and his intensity.
One of the most intense players. That's a drilled effort from distance by the Brazilian.
Garcia, no!
Tough header, really tough header there.
Good work.
Eric
Good shot.
Garcia to get up.
Yeah, that cross had too much pace by Danny Olmo. He used
Raphinha, the most dangerous Barcelona player right here. Yeah, that's a poor clearance from Casadó.
He stays on the ground, ball watching, and that allows Pablo Ibañez to be onside.
All the other Barcelona players are ball watching right there.
Martín could have done better in that clearance as well, and Pablo Ibañez picking it up.
Yeah. Well, it was pick your poison when it comes to ball watching there. They were all standing around watching the ball. Alex, whole line of Barcelona defenders and attackers
Yeah.
unable to react the same way as Pablo Ibañez. It will not be pleasant reviewing, will it, when they run the tape of this game in the coaching sessions. Now, Raphinha.
Lamine Yamal.
wearing it across.
There we go, 1-1. Lamine Yamal scores.
Raphinha.
There we go, 1-1.
Yamal finishing it
That's
off.
exactly why I wasn't nervous. It's Alavés at home, no shot we're dropping points. Lamine back on the score sheet.
Front three in action again.
Here's the play from the left-hand side. The energy of Raphinha, that energy that has been sorely missed by Barcelona. Danny Olmo doesn't get a clean contact, but here comes Lamine.
That's a great
Yamal,
finish
and
from
he
Lamine.
puts the ball on the roof of the net. Absolutely intentional,
Absolutely great
because He
finish.
saw the reaction of Alavés' goalkeeper. What a display of quality and
1-1.
cold blood by Lamine Yamal. And boy, that energy from Raphinha on the left-hand side, this is what Barcelona have been missing.
Yeah.
Can I find an image of the goal or no? What's up, Thomas?
Yeah, Hansi
Frankfurt would tear apart his stadium.
what Raphinha brings to the
For that specific match, I believe that they're not gonna allow away fans. Funny enough.
As a player, but it's
Or actually, they're only gonna allow. There's like a certain rule in place
and quite frankly,
where verification has to happen or
impressed that
something.
He leads from the front. He was one of the more industrious players in doing that last year.
Let me try to find the.
A lot better than it's been working this year.
Absolutely, and Raphinha is key for keeping a clean sheet because as Hansi Flick explained this week after the defeat at Stamford Bridge, the high line gets very exposed when the three up front don't do their job pressing high. And Raphinha is the trigger for that pressure. Raphinha is the leader and the player that ignites that hunger in the rest of the team.
Casadó to Balde, 10 minutes in, and Barcelona already smelling some blood in the water here. Shook off the early shots of the system of going behind. Lamine Yamal running to resistance, but
Wait, are they chanting Messi, Messi, Messi?
to win it back. Yamal
Oh, Lamine.
Oh, he twists and turns his way. Leaving defenders
Yeah,
in
that's a
his
foul.
wake.
Unfortunate.
Olmo trying to rescue the situation.
He committed foul on Pablo Ibáñez, on the goal scorer of Deportivo Alavés, but the best news for Barcelona fans is that Lamine Yamal is on fire in these opening minutes of the game.
Well, maybe you did see those English tabloid headlines. And,
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll find it eventually.
Wow, that hurt.
yeah.
Right there. Because it was 10-minute, yeah. All right, boys.
Barcelona's goal here keeps their record going of scoring now in 34 consecutive La Liga games. They had scored in 53 games in a row in all competitions before they went to Stamford Bridge, and Wednesday it was their first shutout in any game.
Pedri and Ferran on the bench right here. Both of them are most likely going to get minutes. I'd also want to see Marcus Rashford involved in the second half.
Oh, yeah. I remember that game. We called it with a goal by Sergio González in the opening minute from a corner kick. Very similar to the goal of Deportivo Alavés today. And that was the last time that they were shut out at home again.
Yeah. It's 34 league games in a row now with at least one goal. The longest streak ever was 37 games under
Oh.
in 2019, so they're closing in on that.
Look at that effort from Casadó. That's what you want to see.
Here's Mark Bernal. Really, really good to see him back, Alex. He's played a grand total of 29 minutes this season so far. This is his first start after that dreadful injury last
Danny Olmo?
year.
Oh, Danny Olmo, you're just like fumbling through.
Open up a seam.
It is a more recognizable Barcelona, the way they try to win the ball back in the opposition's half. Their cohesion in the middle of the park. Look how compact they are, and who's chasing the ball, who's igniting the press? Raphinha, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly as advertised.
Let's go. Much better performance. Imagine the Pedri chant when he comes on. That's going to be marvelous. And he feels like the truly, like the heartbeat of this team.
Because he's a huge prospect of Barcelona, and that
So much
whole midfield
admiration
rotation, his left
goes
footed,
towards
is
the
also special,
goes towards Pedri's way.
Sergio Busquets' physique.
He's getting them the Messi treatment, honestly.
Balde's turn to deliver the cross from the left, all the way through. Parada have to be watchful. Sure, he is going to enjoy having Raphinha back in front of him, Alex Balde.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, you see the combination. The pre-assist comes from Balde. Is Balde linking up with Raphinha?
Good work, good pressure.
It's Raphinha again helping helping out Balde and regaining the ball. It's a different team when the Brazilian is playing.
You're already seeing that energy from Raphinha.
Just over 2 months, Raphinha, after being in at the start of the season, but of course Lewandowski wasn't at times, and Lamine Yamal missed games as well, so that's why the front three haven't dovetailed at the same time until today.
And Raphinha also allows Alex Balde to occupy central areas, and Raphinha staying wide. He brings a lot to the table.
Yamal. This time the posse of 3 defenders getting the better of him. Reback is joining that effort. It's a good give and go, which has Denis Suarez on the move here. Barcelona able to recover
good work.
defensive numbers, Alex.
Yeah, he tried to send a Lamine Yamal pass with the outside of his foot. The former Barcelona player, by the way.
Yep.
Frankie de Jong, he was originally set to start, I believe.
Yeah,
But he picked like a knock or something.
Years old now. Impressive resume. Manchester City, Arsenal, Barcelona, and his former clubs, Villarreal as well.
2 different spells. He also played for Celta, for Espanyol. Quite a journeyman. This is the best spell of possession by Alavés, and of course commentators. Of course.
As soon as you say that, Alex, literally as soon as you say it, they cough it up. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. Welcome to week 14, match day 14. Barcelona looking for win number 11.
Oh, wow.
Both the big guns in Spain having plenty of questions swirling around them. They are problems that many teams would love to have, Alex, given that...
Yeah, Frankie de Jong is now doubtful for the Alavés match after missing today's training session.
Yeah, both Barcelona and Real Madrid have first world problems compared to the rest of their opponents in LaLiga. But they're both far from their best version, Adrian. Barcelona know how to play, know how they want to play, but the performance doesn't match the last season. And in Real Madrid is more like that old U2 song. Still haven't found what they're looking for.
Yeah. Back to Severa. Well taken again.
Great work, Martín.
Battling away on his own up front today, the Argentine. Martín is down after this.
Oh, he got hit with the heel in the face.
Signing, didn't he, over the summer? Lucas Boy, $6.7 million. Signed from Granada.
Great player. He also featured for Elche. He was linked with Barcelona a few years ago when they were looking for a backup, not a replacement, but a backup for Luis Suarez. And finally, it didn't happen, but yeah, there was some interest around Lucas Boye in Barcelona.
All right, whatever. Here's what it is.
Danny Olmo managing to get a toe end in there. Now can he provide a platform for Raphinha? Raphinha trying to shrug off Johnny Otto. Bernal.
Lamine.
Yamal back across. Raphinha just showed a little bit too much of it to Calebe.
Great work. Good stuff. It was a bad touch, but Barcelona able to recover.
I really like what I'm seeing, Adrian. Sorry for about the attitude of Barcelona immediately after losing the ball. They react quickly. They always outnumber the Alavés player on the ball. This is what Hansi Flick is looking for.
Jean Martín into space right here.
The very best version of all of his players out of them last year, didn't he? And there's a feeling he hasn't.
Oh, no one tells Marcasano.
This time around, but
No foul.
he will have enjoyed, like you, Alex, what he's seen through the first 20 minutes, and that ability.
No one told Mark Bernal that he has pressure on him.
At lightning speed.
Loses the ball.
Was paramount in their success last year.
Of course, it makes such a difference, because if you win the ball back quickly, chances are higher that the defense, the opposition's defense is going to be well positioned, and that will open up the option for a quick counter-attack, for a transition. I even like this tactical foul. It was a mistake by Bernal, but Casadó immediately killed the chance of a counter-attack for Alavés.
Nice pressure from Lamine. Ah. Okay, throw in for Barça. Just having Raphinha there makes it easier for Olmo to find the spaces. Obviously, he still needs to do his part. I also want to see Olmo have a good performance. It's been a while since we've seen a good performance from Dani Olmo.
Lewandowski got a hat-trick. In fact, Lewandowski has scored 7 of Barcelona's last 9 goals against Alavés until today. Lamine Yamal adding his name to the list. The only other 2 players who scored in the last 2 seasons against Alavés aren't here anymore. Gundogan and Vitor Roque.
Wow, Vitor Roque.
Yeah.
That's an interesting name.
Here's Balde. Cubarsí. Yamal. Patient. Build up this time.
There we go. Pass from Marcas. Oh.
Casadó has found one, then gave it away. Tried to rescue the situation, but Johnny Otto did well, and a chance perhaps for Alavés just to spring forward here.
Oh, what a pass.
The attack, and the ball just overplayed. Nice idea.
Oh.
Garcia.
Joan Garcia able to react quickly.
Great move by
Yeah, that was a really great sequence from Alavés right there.
Dribbling your way out of it, and that's exactly what the Brazilian did. And great run from deeper positions by Pablo Ibanez, sorry.
The ball inside the fullback.
Ah.
Pick out Balde. Again.
Oh.
Speed with which Barcelona able to win it back. Raphinha getting the decision eventually.
8 La Masia players in the lineup. Lovely to see, because what? It's Cubarsí, Gerard Martín, Marc Bernal, Marc Casadó, Dani Olmo, Lamine Yamal, Balde. And who am I missing?
Of course, eager to get back to that same sort of
who am I missing? Did I say Garcia? Oh, Balde, you're into tons of space right here. Put in the cross. Ah. Went out. Went out.
And here's a replay of the goal again. The pullback by Raphinha. Lewandowski gets a touch on it, and that prevents Dani Olmo for a clean contact. But then it's Lamine Yamal, and as I pointed out, this shot goes exactly where Lamine Yamal wants to.
Now all of a sudden,
oh, Alavés on the counter right here.
Here's Reback on his way. Oh, he's done well.
Oh my God, Joan Garcia.
What a save for Juan Garcia. He's already down on the ground.
That's a monstrous save from Joan Garcia. Guys, what are we doing?
To keep that out.
Defensively, we were asleep right there.
What a save by Joan Garcia. Quick counter-attack.
Oh, that's a...
ball into the space. Abde is not confident enough to finish it with his left foot. That's why he tries this pass. Both players were onside.
Oh my.
Joan Garcia made a wonderful save.
Joan Garcia, that save is impressive.
Johnny Otto must have
Holy.
thought he'd scored. He was sure he'd scored. Nice shot.
Barcelona hit on the counter-attack.
Pass from their back, but offside flag is up and Barcelona can breathe a little easier. Joan Garcia, as he said.
He was already on the ground. Look at that. So, in this sequence of play,
Almost superhuman, Alex.
Yeah.
Joan Garcia,
Johnny Otto's reaction. You are already just celebrating the goal in your head.
oh wow.
Because you know that the goalkeeper is down, and this is the most difficult save for them. Reacting quickly once you are down. And Joan Garcia just did a wonderful save. It reminds me of a save that Iker Casillas did a few years ago at Sevilla, at the Sanchez Pizjuan.
Oh, what a ball, Martín. What a ball, Raphinha.
Raphinha.
Find Olmo.
Broken through at the other end. Oh!
There we go.
Like that.
There we go. Just like that, Barcelona comeback.
He's been struggling.
Deportivo Alavés had their opportunity to go 2-1 up. They didn't take it. Barcelona have their chance, and we take it.
1-0 down to 2-1 up.
What a pass from Martín to Raphinha. And Raphinha, second assist of the night. So key to this team. Olmo, that's a brilliant finish. That's a brilliant finish. Great stuff.
It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that Barcelona are reminding us.
Look at that run
of
from
Barcelona
Raphinha
last
as
season.
well.
Look at this movement by Raphinha, fooling Johnny Otto, winning the spacing
Oh,
behind.
that's a brilliant
And
finish.
then
Raphinha doing so well as well to find Dani Olmo.
This is a pretty similar action for the first goal, but this time
All right,
he
no
was able to
nonsense,
find
boys.
Dani
Come on.
Olmo, clean contact by the man
No
for the
nonsense.
Barça in Catalunya. It is
What
time to
what timing for
celebrate.
Olmo to be back?
2-1 for Barcelona. Raphinha makes this team way better.
And it is just Dani Olmo's second league goal of this campaign.
Come on. I would rather sign Joan Garcia than Haaland.
Without
Well, I don't know if I'd take it that far, you know.
he did
Someone who could score like
always bring
40 plus
something different
goals
dimension to
this
the
season. That guy's pretty huge.
We need to give some credit to the pass by Gerard Martín as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
Perfectly timed pass from, and that's what you've been missing with the departure of Barcelona on the counter right here. Lamine Yamal. That pass isn't great. I mean, that was what you were missing with the departure of Inigo Martinez. With Cubarsí and Eric Garcia, two players who are not left-footed, you're not gonna find those natural passes into the space that you would have with Inigo Martinez. Inigo Martinez last season, so many times, he was able to get into some great positions and give some amazing passes, breaking through the lines, simply because of his profile, because he was playing in his natural position, being left-footed, and able to find those passes. Gerard Martin is able to do that.
Well, they've already done Barcelona in 27 minutes. What only one other team in La Liga has done this season, that scored more than one goal against Alavés, who've been very, very defensively stout. Looking for more. Bernal's shot charged down. Yeah, only Sevilla had managed more than one goal in a game
Wow.
against Alavés coming in.
If you take a look at Alavés' results, not only in this
Where are Alavés in the table right now?
last season under
Alavés, they're 14th.
defined by thin, that narrow margins.
Yeah.
Conceded 14 goals.
Conceded gave them the third best defensive record in the league.
Whoa, Lamine.
Lamine Yamal opening up.
Hey.
They're not there. Then
That's a foul.
it's bundled over in awkward fashion, but no foul.
So they have the best defensive record in the oh wait, no, Atletico Madrid. Look at that. 11 goals, 12 goals conceded.
To take a second look because the referees in communication with the VAR, that is
Lamine with the nutmeg.
an hard work, and then Lamine Yamal reaching. Oh no. He reaches the byline. There is no contact. that is not a penalty.
Well, if there was, it was very little contact. And it happened.
No
the ball
contact at
from
all.
Alex had already gone out of
Yeah.
play.
He ran out of space, basically. And yes, there's a small contact, but this is not a penalty, and when the ball was already out.
I need to see a clear replay of that.
That nutmeg. This nutmeg.
Whoa.
Oof.
It hurts. And then dancing on the ball. He's a world-class player.
Lamine who? Well, that's who, Alex.
And the Camp Nou is chanting now, "Qué malo eres, árbitro, qué malo eres," or "You're such a bad referee." That's what they're chanting.
Well, the subject of referees has been...
Is there enough contact, boys?
Back in the news, isn't he? Juan Laporta, the
Is there
Barcelona
enough
boss.
contact right here?
Bit of an outburst yesterday against Florentino Perez and Real Madrid. What did you make of that?
Well, the first thing that I
No, that
think
save
about
from
that
Joan Garcia is so
Roland
key
over.
because that has allowed
While,
Barcelona to
Florentino
be in the
Perez
position to be
and
2-1
Laporta
up.
were best mates when they were trying to put together the project of the Superliga, but that is totally over. And we need to read those words by Joan Laporta within the proper context. There's an election for Barcelona.
Not really.
This season.
And the
Joan
review is
Laporta
over, no
needs to
penalty.
kind of like win over the most
Yeah.
fierce Barcelona fans.
Not
Not warranted enough to get a penalty. I agree.
Politician with his words yesterday up in Andorra, where he was visiting.
Lovely place. I lived there for 3 years.
Well, man of your impeccable taste, Alex. That's the Andorran Tourist Board should be employing you.
Yeah, as I said, I spent 3 years living, working, and even playing soccer there, and they were wonderful people, wonderful.
Great
coaches,
word from
wonderful
Bernal.
teams. I strongly recommend visiting Andorra.
Relatively close.
Look at the crowd chanting Raphinha.
There's always been a big Barcelona fan club up there.
Yeah, Joan Laporta was.
And I'm so happy that Raphinha is getting that recognition he deserves. Having the Camp Nou. That's a yellow card, yeah. Chant his name. Because it is true that he's been underappreciated for all his effort at Barcelona. You look at his standings, you look at the lack of PR at times for competing for awards. We're talking about performances last season. You know, you could say that he was the best.
Chances are high that you're going to be late.
Possession coughed up and plenty of bodies forward here for the visitors. Remember, remarkable save from Joan Garcia from Johnny Otto, and of course, as we so often see in this game, Alex, it happened just seconds before Barcelona.
Well, what happened to Eric right here?
And took the lead themselves.
That's such a good point.
Oh, elbow in the face.
Dennis Suarez, as we mentioned, up against his former club today. And tussle on the sideline. It's left the Barcelona player down. I can't quite see who it was, Alex.
It's Eric Garcia.
Oh, it's Eric Garcia.
Oof.
It's the Zorro, the man with the mask. And that's a movement. That is the energy that Raphinha brings into the team, winning the byline. Then there's two players. It's Lewandowski first and Dani Olmo later that cannot get a clean contact. And Lamine Yamal doing what a winger needs to do if the play comes from the opposite side. You need to tack in. You need to attack the far post.
Oh, he's bleeding as well.
The ball to get to you.
Yeah, that was one of those instances where a replay reveals something we didn't see live or even with the first angle, and that was that touch from Lewandowski. It looked as though Dani Olmo had just had a swing and a miss, but actually it was Lewandowski's touch that teed it up for Yamal. So the front three all combining almost immediately upon their reintroduction together.
All good, all good.
Garcia. Starting in all LaLiga games this season for Barcelona.
Yeah.
Such a wonderful player. He has played as a right back, as a left back, in both center backs positions, as a holding midfielder, and he always delivers.
Yeah, he's the only player in the squad that can now make that claim. Start as a broken through for Boye, and he's still trying to go it alone. Lucas Boye and Barcelona struggling to clear their lines. Follow-up cross is dealt with this time. Danger not entirely removed. Now it is.
Great stuff. Defend, guys, defend.
There's still a feeling of vulnerability, Alex, about this Barcelona defense at the moment. Alavés certainly causing some problems.
Yeah, this is the most concerning fact for Barcelona managers and Barcelona fans. They are very soft at the back today. It's in 50-50 balls and poor clearances. They need to improve.
Of course, no Jules Koundé today. No Araujo either. And that's going to be a free kick that is conceded, and booking as well.
Oh, Bernal booked.
Okay, now going in the book for this. Can't have any complaints, can he?
No, it was.
He missed the ball.
It's on the right-hand side of Alavés' attack. Bernal should have just followed the play, but without challenging, without going to the ground, because now Alavés have a good opportunity in a set piece.
Yep. Well, they've already scored from one set piece today, which is the 8th goal they've scored out of a total of 12 in La Liga.
Okay.
The most efficient team in Spain when it comes to scoring from dead ball situations. Here they have another such opportunity.
Is there Garcia back? Oh, he is.
Curling it in. Decent service, but unable to keep the header down. Some of the Alavés fan club, you were mentioning, they have quite a big fan club in this city.
Yeah, they have an official supporters group called Cat Alavés, and yeah, there's around 100 people that are members of that supporters group. That's Peña, as they're known in Spain. And for the first time since the Camp Nou got reopened, there's a small representative section of away fans. There's 470 Alavés fans with tickets today at the Camp Nou.
Yeah, Athletic Bilbao fans didn't get that opportunity a week ago when it opened up.
Yeah, you only wanted home fans. Oh, Leo, what a pass. Look at how Lewandowski is attacking that space as well. I want to recognize that effort from Lewandowski. Right there, Lewandowski is roughly at the halfway line. He gives a brilliant pass to Balde, but then he is sprinting towards the box in order to get on the end of that chance. Oh, that's so unlucky, Martín. Nah, he falls. There's barely any contact right there.
Yeah, Balde grabbed a piece of him, didn't he?
But he had no intention of playing the ball.
Great work, Lamine.
And this is the Raphinha effect. This is one of the first times this season that we see Lamine Yamal pressing up the pitch and trying to win the ball back against the fullback. This is the effect that Raphinha creates in the rest of the team. He leads by example.
We've seen a much better Barcelona this half.
good as Marcus Rashford has been.
Much more fluid, much more better off the ball. You see much higher intensity.
That element of the game.
No, he's good. He's got
It sucks that we weren't able to keep the clean sheet. Oh,
play as a
oh, Raphinha.
Oh, Raphinha's got around the back
No. Why didn't he just round the keeper?
As Raphinha tried to go around the keeper, he's frustrated with himself that he couldn't get it done. But the attack rekindled here by Yamal. Lewandowski. Not giving too many chances there by Dani Olmo, who does do the foraging work to win back
Great,
the ball.
great pressure from the boys right there.
Another moment of real promise there for Barcelona. This time it was the long ball over the top that got Raphinha in.
Able to recover really quickly.
But it's always Raphinha. It's always those runs in behind, and this is something that Barcelona have been lacking. This is something that Marcus Rashford don't do that often.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
doesn't.
you were saying, Alex. You were saying, Alex. You feel Rashford may have a role to play as a central striker as the season unfolds.
So Ferran Torres can do the same. He played on the left-hand side the other day at Stamford Bridge. He has played as a backup number 9, but I think that position should also be open to Marcus Rashford, because when he plays on the left-hand side, he doesn't do those recovery runs, those sprints. He doesn't do the things that Raphinha does and that make this team so different.
Yeah.
Oh no, Olmo.
Central channels, and it's Alavés who have a chance to attack themselves down the centre. They've pushed out wide. Ibanez able to retrieve. And there's 2 for company. Proves to be too many. Oof. Interesting clearance there from Cubarsí. Across the face of his own goal. Antonio Blanco. Former Real Madrid player.
Nice, boys. Good work.
Well, Alavés have certainly not cast aside their attacking ambitions in this game. And why would they? They've posed plenty of problems right from the word go here.
They've been able to dispossess Barcelona in a couple of moments in the midfield that opened up to transitions. They're still into the game. They know what they're doing. This is quite a solid team.
Came in 14th place in LaLiga with 15 points. Goals have been hard to come by for them, but defence has been almost watertight. This was a moment when they almost sprung a leak. Raphinha couldn't quite turn it into an end product. Severa did well, didn't he?
Absolutely. What you need to do, especially if you see a long ball coming from a long distance, you need to be brave. You need to come out of goal and try to act as a sweeper.
Antonio Severa, the Alavés #1 since 2022, which he signed a few years before that.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the backup for Antonio Pacheco for a long
All good.
time.
Have you been to the Camp Nou and watched Barca? I hope I will someday. Thomas, I went in 2016, in the summer of 2016, and I was able to visit the stadium, but I would never watch an actual live Barcelona match, which sucks, honestly, but, you know. Oh, Lewandowski's taking too long. See, in that instance, like, so someone has to yell that out, saying, hey, you know, you're about to be marked, there's pressure on you. Great work from Bernal. Lamine, please finish that. No!
Round the keeper, but couldn't evade the
Oh my! Oh, Lamine was trying to be cheeky. Oh, that's lovely from Lamine. Great recovery work from Bernal. Lamine Yamal passes Lewandowski. Lewandowski finds a brilliant pass. He should have shot there.
It was too easy
He
for
should have
Lamine
shot.
Yamal. He was already celebrating. Antonio Silveira did well as well, because when he falls to the ground, he's still blocking that shot with his right
Okay.
hand. That prevents Lamine Yamal from an easy contact, but the problem was Lamine Yamal was already celebrating before facing Antonio Silveira. Great pass by Lewandowski, though.
And the way he went around the keeper, Alex, just rolling the ball on the underside of the foot.
It's like a futsal maneuver.
Yeah.
Just stepping on the ball and caressing it.
Lamine Yamal just had to be cheeky. He just had to be cheeky right there.
Final seconds of first half at regular time. We wait to see how much stoppage time.
So right here in the sequence of play, Lamine Yamal, he ball rolls. He does a ball roll right here. He gets into this position right here.
Into the arms of Joan Garcia, who quickly has Barcelona on their way again. 4 additional minutes. Raphinha.
He ball rolls into this position right here, and then this is where Lamine Yamal just hits the post.
Yamal style, but
Prime Neymar would put it in the box.
quite pull it off.
Well, look at Raphinha just switching the position with Balde and completing the back four.
But they've done well here. Reback has
All right.
set up Parada, who's done really well to continue.
Oh,
And a shot.
Alavés having an opportunity to equalize.
Agonizingly wide after Parada had done all the good approach work.
That was a great ball into the space, in behind Eric Garcia. Then the
Oh,
recovery
wow.
by Eric, but the
let
dribble
me see.
by Parada, the pullback. And that is a bad contact by Lucas Boyer. He was also bothered by Gerard Martín, who was also doing his part of the job. But
Check
you
something.
need to at least get it on target if you're a number 9.
Yeah, it was a poor effort, wasn't it, from Boyer? He tried to claim there was a deflection and should have been a corner, but absolutely not the case, as Alavés win it back again in a dangerous position. Barcelona giving their fans some palpitations at times in this first half defensively. But
All right, there we go.
the other end, here's Raphinha giving chase. Shielded away effectively by Johnny Otto. Cross comes the Argentine centre-back Tenalia.
Good work, boys. All right.
Well, stay with us at half-time. Kay Murray and Alejandro Moreno in our ESPN FC studios. Valley has already used up his high line.
Oh, Lamine.
For the day, Alex. I suspect there's some more to come. Luis Garcia, Gemma Soler also from the camp now with us. Lots to dig into this first half. It's been really entertaining.
Yeah, with a lot of positives from.
It's been a good
Barcelona.
half. It's been a very good half.
Both offensively and defensively, but a lot of concerns in the initial third, in the defense line, with poor clearances, with
Is
a
Eric
lot of
Garcia
ways in which Alavés have won the spacing behind the defense. Being
needs to be
dispossessed in the
substituted?
middle of the
Did he pick up a
park
knock?
few times as well, so plenty of things to be happy about, but plenty of things to improve a lot.
Hansi Flick, as opposing coaches always do, is talking up Alavés' defensive record before the game, saying it would be very difficult to score, but we will find a way, and they certainly have found a way. They could have more than their 2 in this first half. But the other side of that coin, Alex, is they could have conceded more than the one they have.
So it's pick your poison. If you are Alavés' manager, if you're El Chacho Coudet, it's like half full or half empty. He's on fire today.
Well, again.
It's been a very good half from Lamine.
That he will escape, but he manages to find a way. Bernal may have been considering the shot from distance there. And with it goes the
Okay.
final opportunity
And that's
for the
halftime.
first half, which has flown by. Hansi Flick wanted them to play on. Referee Ortiz Arias bringing it to a close. With the front three are back, Alex, and in great effect.
And these are great news for us, for the spectators, with Raphinha bringing all the energy that this team needed, and Lamine Yamal putting the magic on.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's been a very good half from Lamine Yamal. He's been very good as well. Let me change this up really quickly. Slightly bigger. That is what it is. All right, boys. Solid first half, I would say. Solid first half. You saw Barcelona come back after conceding relatively early. I'll be posting the link on X and on the post section on YouTube. Bro, this chance from Lamine Yamal. How do you miss? How do you miss, Lamine? Okay. So to all those who want to join and give your thoughts about the match, feel free. All right. Do it like that. NJ, welcome, brother. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you? How are you,
Good.
brother?
I'm good. You?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Solid performance from Barcelona in the first half. I will say, Barcelona in the first half. Obviously we conceded early. Poor defending from the set piece, but other than that, I thought it was a very solid performance from Barcelona. You saw the press being very good. You saw Raphinha leading that. Off the ball as well, we recovered the ball really quickly, and we've created opportunities. You saw Lamine Yamal create some magic, him having some chances, him equalize very quickly. But I want to hear your thoughts in regard to that first half. Well, what did you make of Barcelona's first half performance?
It's not. It's not bad at all. Like it's improved. Like what do you call this? The only issue I have was the short passes only because sometimes they pass it, but then with no purpose. Sometimes you know what I mean. Like the passes
Okay.
and that's the only issue I had. But the pressing was really good. Like everybody's pressing. The defense is really good. Yes, there are times where like they missed the 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 stop, but it happens. But overall, it's not that bad of a quarter of a first half. I don't know.
Okay.
They're just performing. They just finishing their job if they get the opportunity. That's it.
Okay. Okay. I like that. Saket, welcome, brother. How are you?
Yeah, yeah, fine.
Okay, nice.
I
Good to
really
hear.
thought, yeah, after we considered in almost first minute, I was like, here we go again.
um, what did you make of the first half performance and everything? Because I thought it was a solid half from Barca.
With all due respect, with your opinion, I would say for entirety of the season, we haven't played a solid half or a solid game. I would say, simply put, because
No, well,
I know
fair
how
enough.
we have been playing, compared to last season.
Of course, of
Compared to
course.
last season, I wouldn't say, but according to our standard this season, I would say it was a decent half, not
Okay.
solid half, because let's be honest, if apparently, let's be honest, instead of Alavés, there would have been a different quality, quality team with the better quality finishers. We would have been drawn, or they would have been leading.
Yeah.
So they had their
Hmm.
chances, we had their chances, we took it.
Yeah.
We also missed some, Lamine Yamal things, trying to overdo on that. I think that chance he had, but I
Yeah.
think it was a good goal from him because I thought that he would sky it because shot like these, he misses those shots multiple times. He once in a while scores a banger like that. I think it was a decent goal.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think Raphinha has been very important,
Oh,
for moral of
one
the team,
thousand
pressing
percent.
from the front in all these conditions. I would say that pass
Yeah.
from Raphinha also. I don't expect such passes from Raphinha, but that was a good pass.
Mm-hmm. No, Raphinha getting two assists, him being pivotal in both of the goals that Barcelona do score, and you're seeing the impact that he had. And as you said, Alavés, they did have their opportunities. For example, this was their most clear cut. I would say, if this is a better strike or anything like that, I think this is a
Yeah,
goal.
No,
Joan
you
Garcia.
having Rafinha expressing himself
He's on the ground.
it's helping the other players to like to make it easier for them, like for Olmo as well, right? Like
Yeah,
make it easier for Olmo than
yeah,
then just having Marcus Casadó as well there just to like secure, because again, he hasn't played a while. Then just Rafinha's presence itself is more enough
Yeah.
to like for them to like motivate it to like do their defensive duty. Because again, without Raphinha, they had no motivation on defending, which is stupid. They should be still motivated to defend no matter what. But apparently they need
yeah.
Raphinha
Also,
just to like to play good. It's kind of
yeah.
stupid though.
Yeah.
Also, specifically in this game, we are defensively, and that specifically that central defensive midfield area is weak because Bernal is coming after a long term injury, his first
Yeah,
start.
yeah, it makes sense. He's
Also, he is
rusty.
very young. Yeah.
He's
Gerard
rusty.
Martin is
It makes
also
sense.
very young. Cubarsí, yeah, Gerard Martin has no experience compared to other players. Also, Cubarsí is also young. So our defense line is weak, and
It's
central
fucking
defensive
ass.
area is also
That's what
weak.
I'm saying. It's fucking ass.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Um,
yeah,
that would be one of the weak points, I would say, or one of the negatives from the team, because I do agree with Van Lee's comment. Defensively, we have been shaky.
yeah,
We've been
Yeah, but
very good
also,
off of the ball offensively. You say Van Lee, he says, yeah, we look good. We look good at the back on the ball.
yeah, like I
Gerard
feel like
Martin.
Martin's playing better than Cubarsí so far. That's what
Yes, I mean, you've seen in that second goal the pass that he gives to Raphinha.
yeah, that's one thing with Martin. Like his passing and his crossing is on point
literally,
when it matters.
our our entire team, expect Lewandowski and Raphinha is literally under 23 team.
Yeah.
Expect Lewandowski, Raphinha, and Eric Garcia. We are literally playing like under 23 team against adult men's.
I mean, it is what it is. Because again, people
Yeah,
don't want to see a Araujo. So it's either play the youngster or not or play Araujo, right? So see,
yeah. I
either
think
either or, like either or.
Yeah.
yeah, I think
But I mean,
Araujo will calm down after some time, just like it does every year. I think, and
yeah.
he will do another stupid mistake after that.
um, but that's something that we do have to mention, because when we look at this team, we expect wins and great performances, back to back. But it's something that I have been thinking about these past couple of days, is that most of this team, like the core of this team, is still super super young. They don't have the experience. They don't have that veteran leadership necessarily of of those great Barcelona teams in the past. They have the talent. They're absolutely amazing players, and in the future, they're most likely going to reach that level. When you think about the core, Pau Cubarsí, 18 years old, Lamine Yamal, 18 years old. Our goalkeeper, he's 23, 24.
Yeah,
Pedri,
yeah, yeah,
he
that's
just
why
turned
though.
23. Balde, 20, 21, 22. You go on. There's only a handful of players who are, I would say, or classified as veterans. Lewandowski, Raphinha,
Yeah,
he's only what, 28, 29. And so even then, Raphinha is reaching the prime of his
Yeah,
career.
but also what do you call this though? Like, yeah, sure, like they're young, but the problem is the fan base. They treat him as if like it's like the fucking Pep Guardiola and Barcelona. Like, that's what I said. Yes, have standards, but don't put the same standards like the way that they had for Messi and stuff, because they're not the same. That's what I say. Like
yeah.
adjust your standards. Like obviously you need to win, but at least like show us like improvement. That's the thing. But the fans are just like, I don't know. Fans are stupid now, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Also,
Well,
I would agree with you, But the problem is, we are not losing because of our mistakes. I
Yeah,
won't
I know,
say
I know.
because of our mistakes. We are the way we are losing is the problem, because we could have had the chance to, to come back against Chelsea, but
Yeah,
again
yeah,
because of
you're
the
right,
red
you're
card,
right.
that's why people are more angry.
Yeah.
But
Because
again,
after the red
what?
card, we don't even give ourselves a chance to come back in the game. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, but the thing, that's how you learn, though. You will make stupid mistakes. Because again, look at the squad that we had. It's not balanced. Like like we're like this like really good like like
Yeah.
veterans and more experience. It's like yeah, you can say almost a veteran, but he's not really like a veteran and like how like a veteran impact. Like he's more like
Yeah.
near the same age as them though. So
No,
it's not.
I'm gonna give my thoughts. It's simple. In multiple instances throughout the season, if we've had a veteran squad, leaders and players who have been around the block, results could have been different. For
Yeah, hundred
example,
percent.
may I just give an example in
Yeah.
that game against Chelsea, if that's not Ron Rajo and maybe that's a Piqué, we don't commit that foul right there.
Come on,
We don't get a
Pique
red
makes
card.
Also,
Pique makes
No,
mistakes
I
let's
too,
know,
man.
but
let's be honest.
no, but NJ, like I'm just saying because like
Yeah,
Piqué,
yeah, 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 I know.
like he was a leader for Barcelona for a decade plus. Like I'm not talking about the Piqué of
Also,
of this past couple of years. I'm talking about Piqué in the early 2010s.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
also, I wanted to say one thing. If you look at it, if you go into details, of course, we are not going to criticize player who are under 23, under 19 players because of their
But also you
mistake. As
can.
long, as harsh we criticize, people like Kunde for his mistakes, people like Araujo, people like Frenkie de Jong. Of course,
Yeah,
we are going to criticize them more because they are experienced and established player in this time.
Yeah, but then, yeah. No, I get what you mean. Like, yeah, you criticize, but the way they criticize around, as if he like murdered someone in real life. Like they're just like sending them like racist shit on his message to his
No, no,
wife.
I
Like
mean,
stupid.
i-
Like
no,
that's
yeah,
why.
criticize. I am not. I won't defend him because of the criticism. I will say criticize him what you want. Just go on the levels of death threats and all those racism bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
like exactly.
There's a
Like
line like it shouldn't cross into a
Yeah,
personal level. For example,
yeah. Like
yeah.
exactly. Like end of the day, it's just sports, man. Like
no.
we're not getting paid to root for them.
Yeah, I mean, at
Oh,
the end of the day,
Yeah.
NJ, as you said, this is a sport. This is just two people trying to put a ball
yeah.
into
It's
a
part
goal
of
or
the game
anything.
whether you lose. It's just part of the
Yeah.
game. You
Uh-huh.
can't control it.
But really quickly, I want to look at this chance from Lamine Yamal because
Yeah, that was poor.
Lamine. It was a bad miss from Lamine Yamal, I would say. He does a little ball
Right.
roll. He tries to be
He is just
cheeky.
trying to show off.
Yeah, he's trying to show off
Yeah.
right here. Instead of taking like the finish right here in this instance, he does a ball roll, and then he
He
hits
could
the
have passed
post.
also for Raphinha.
Yes,
Yeah, he could have had a chance to pass to
right here,
Raphinha also.
right here. You see
Yeah,
right here, but I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. I see Barcelona in the second half sort of repeating what they did in the first. I see us playing really well, and that's keeping in mind that you're gonna see Pedri come into the
yeah.
lineup, and so I assume we're gonna see that
Yeah, man.
increased
Pedri.
performance as well.
I want to see like a Pedri, Bernal,
I,
and Olmo lineup. I want to see how they
yeah,
do.
Oh, that'd be
I
really
also
nice.
wanted to say that. Yeah, that
Hmm.
would
Yeah,
be really nice to see, an actual stadium, tall stadium and actual controller.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I see Pedri coming on for Marc Bernal though, and so
yeah.
I
That's the
think we're
thing,
gonna
though.
have to
Yeah,
wait
yeah. That's the
before
thing,
we can
though.
actually see that happen. But
Yeah.
really quickly, guys, I
Really?
want to give I'm sorry, go ahead,
Olmo.
second.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about Olmo. What do you think of his performance?
Not bad for pressing. Not bad at all. Like yeah, like he should have done better some of it, but again, like at least now he's like getting
Yeah.
the game flow slowly. Like his pressing is good because of Raphinha. His there are times where like he was
It
holding the
just,
ball too long. He should have
the
passed the ball
the way
earlier.
he yeah, the way he runs, it reminds me of a duck running. I don't know why.
For some reason,
Duck running.
I can't lie though. Like I can like yeah, you're right. It looks slow, but it looks fast at the same time. Like like
Yeah,
the way
I
he
don't
moves,
know
like
how,
it's slow
how
and it's fast at the same time. I'm like I don't get it. I'm like are you fast or
yeah.
slow? Go ahead, Elias.
No, but Danny Olmo, that goal that he did score, it was a quality finish.
Yeah, that's a
Quality
good goal.
finish,
Yeah,
It's good.
quality police.
It's good.
Nice box
and
crashing.
hmm
Clear
and
power.
I really hope that he's able to have a switch in form and able to
Yeah,
recover his best level or gain some confidence at
yeah,
least. Because Fermin Lopez, he's going to be out for 2 weeks. This is an opportunity for him to gain back some confidence because we've been missing Danny
Yeah,
Olmo for
especially for
large
Atletico
yeah,
stretches of
Madrid,
the season.
yeah. Oh, yeah, but
Hmm.
we need him big time for the
Yeah,
next game. We need him.
Exactly.
because
But very quickly before the second half resumes, score predictions. Is Barcelona gonna run riot? Are they? Is it gonna be a
I'll say
close
three
score
one,
line?
three
3-1.
one.
So Barcelona only score one more goal.
Yeah, one more goal.
One more goal. Okay. Second, what do you think?
I would say 4-2. They are also creating chances.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that was.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
you're
that
right.
rather than
You're
their
right.
team creating chances, we are giving away chances. Losing ball in the midfield from Olmo. Bernal also 1 to 2 times lost the ball. Gerard
Yeah.
Martin multiple times. So we are
Mm-hmm.
going
Uh,
to give them chances. So 4-2 probably.
I have
Yeah.
a question though for you guys. Who do you, okay, not really blame, but who was in fault on that first goal? Like that we conceded though. When you
I
not
mean,
in a bad, not in a bad way. I'm just saying
yeah.
because
Here's the thing. In the goal that we concede, so looking at this sequence of play,
it was
um,
Casado that
Casado and
set
Bernal,
up
both of them, I
Bernal.
would say.
Casadó doesn't get a good clearance. Bernal
Yeah,
is late to react right there,
Yeah,
and the entire
yeah,
team is just ball
the problem with
watching.
yeah. That's the
yeah
thing.
clearance is the main problem because everyone is expecting him to clear the ball because and he's literally giving it just in front of our goal instead of
He gave
clearing
it
the
to
ball.
like
I would
he
say.
like he put Bernal in such a bad position that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
after clearing the ball, he didn't came inside the onside position. He's keeping the defender onside after clearing the ball. He should
yeah.
have
That
avoided
that
that
also yeah.
because the
Oh
defender would have been
wow.
Rashford's
Uh,
on Rashford
Rashford is on for
for
who?
who? For when it literally said to say oh
Bro,
my gosh
maybe
who they
Lamine.
has
For what's
Bernal
it called?
Bernal.
No, no. I mean that's solid. So Eric Garcia and Marc Bernal both
Oh,
off.
I also
Who did they
wanted to
like? Oh my
say
god.
I also
Oh my
wanted to
gosh.
see Raphinha in the 10th, Rashford on the left, and Lamine on the right. That would have been interesting.
Okay.
Bro,
I
I
mean,
swear, bro, like Kundi's fine. What is this, man?
uh, um, that's to be expected. Bernal just coming back, his first start,
Yeah,
45
yeah,
minutes.
makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. And Eric Garcia, I think he picked up a knock, and so that's most likely going to happen.
Fucking Kundi.
Uh,
Bro, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, the families are losing their shit already with Kundi,
yeah.
bro. I'm
Hey,
telling
can
you.
you?
Oh my
Yeah,
God. But all right, boys.
Ah,
I'll
man.
see you for the
All right.
match reaction if you guys do tune in.
yeah,
But
but
let's uh let's see what Barcelona can do
Yeah, we'll see.
in the second half.
We'll see.
All right.
All right.
All right,
Take
let's
care.
get him. All right, let's do it like this. Bring back in the audio. Solid half from Bernal. Really liked it. I really like that half from
It's the
Bernal.
first time
I
this
think
season.
we need to see him more often in the team. And
And this is another quality
a
from
good Marc
Garcia.
Bernal means that
His
Barcelona
ability to
have so
cover the
much more
ball and to
strength and
intercept
much more solidity
those
in that
passes in
midfield.
behind. Joan Garcia is the goalkeeper that covers most kilometers in La Liga.
That is an interesting statistic, Alex.
Wow.
Wasn't sure
Joan
I'd take
Garcia, the
that
keeper
one.
that covers the most kilometers in La Liga.
Distance covered, but Joan Garcia
Look at
very
that.
active outside his own penalty area. Had plenty to do in that first half, didn't he? Including that remarkable save when he was already down on the ground.
All right.
What is a big night for Barcelona here at the Camp Nou, the newly renovated Camp Nou, the second game here after thumping Athletic Bilbao a week ago. This one coming on the club's birthday as they turn.
The club turns
You were reminding me, Alex, at
126
halftime just how many
or
Catalan players and
127.
La Masia products were in the starting lineup today. I think it was
Yeah,
89
126 years
Yeah,
of
8 La
history.
Masia products, 9 Catalan players in the starting 11. This is what really makes the Barcelona fan proud. Just the sense of identity of the roots of Barcelona in the Catalan society.
Lovely touch by Dani Olmo, trying to get Lewandowski involved. Rashford getting his first touch, and it's a good one. Surging run, but ultimately driven wide and hemmed in.
Great work.
This is a pretty offensive side. It's not only Raphinha, Rashford, Lewandowski, and Lamine Yamal. It's Dani Olmo playing as the second midfielder. There's 3 different heights in Barcelona's midfield setup. There's the number 10, there's the number 8, and the number 6. So Dani Olmo is playing now as a number 8.
Yeah.
In a deeper position.
I wonder if Alavés and Eduardo Coudet will be looking at that and thinking, well, there's going to be more chances to hit on the counter in this second half. Nicely worked for Lewandowski.
It's been a great half from Leo so far. I've really liked his performance. He hasn't been getting the opportunities to take a shot or be a striker, but his off the ball movement, his work ethic has been brilliant. I wasn't really able to talk about it in the halftime space, but that's something I want to give credit to Lewandowski. He's been so good off the ball.
First half, scored one, probably should have had another after he rounded keeper Zivera, but couldn't finish. Balde inside to Casadó. Balde again. Was he held in check? He was. And that's going to be enough for Barcelona. Free kick just outside the penalty area.
That is Balde's best ability. Carrying the ball and dribbling out of pressure. That's a yummy situation for Marcus Rashford.
Yep. Deep discussion between he and Dani Olmo as to what the best procedure here would be.
Marcus Rashford going to take the free kick.
It's Rashford in the end.
Oh, good shot from Raphinha.
Raphinha knew what was coming and he hit it with purpose, but all on the ground for Zivera.
Excellent set piece design, though.
It was a good set piece, but
Fooled everyone, didn't they?
Absolutely.
it feels
All the defenders into the box and creating the space right at the edge for Raphinha.
yeah, all good.
The amount of time they spent discussing that, Dani Olmo and Rashford, there was some subterfuge on the end of it. Positive start to the second half here for Barcelona. Lewandowski peeling away to the right-hand side.
They're taking fewer risks in possession, Barcelona, and Alavés also help just taking a few steps back regarding the first half. They're defending a little bit deeper in these initial minutes of the second half.
Calebe, his left-hand side. Alavés came here having won just one game on their travels this season. That was a local derby.
That's offside.
Against Athletic Bilbao back in
He's miles
September.
off. He's miles off.
Through, not this time. The flag.
Yeah, he's miles off right there.
The Barcelona defense.
Perfectly timed by Pau Cubarsí, taking that step.
Yeah, great work right there from Pau.
They're totally offside. This is the bench with Pedri, with Ferran Torres, with Andreas Christensen. A lot of options for Hansi Flick.
Yeah. Flick saying pre-game that the plan was to give Pedri some minutes. Bring him back for the first time in just over a month. Barcelona looking to bounce back from that midweek.
Koundé, you're into space right here.
See, this is Koundé. Hansi Flick.
Oh, what a pass from the Alavés player.
Chelsea, and we're all feeling rather
Oh, Balde does so brilliantly.
could
That's a
be
yellow
the
card.
ones.
That has to be a yellow, bro.
Strike, and Kalebe has
What do you feel about Raphinha playing as an attacking midfielder?
assistant offence.
I think
probably
Raphinha could do really well in that position. Because you see his off-the-ball work. You see his ability to, find those spaces as well.
It's out of sheer frustration. It's so
His best
hard to
virtues, I
defend
believe,
Alex
would
Martin
work
is
best,
that
in
ability
transition.
on a fullback
Barcelona hitting on the counter,
to
able to use that
dribble almost any
pace
opponent.
and that striking ability.
3 times there to grab hold of Balde's shirt. Finally managed
But
it.
Raphinha is able to play in that position. I like him a little bit more out wide, but inside he can also do a job.
Koundé. Raphinha spending plenty of time on the right now as well.
That is interesting because that allows Lamine Yamal to occupy central areas.
Yeah. Interchangeable parts. Rashford into Dani Olmo. Now Balde. Lamine over the top.
Ah.
Flip it in for Rashford. So nearly managed it. And
I also want to give some props to Casadó, because even though
get the foul.
on the ball he hasn't been brilliant, he hasn't been able to find those amazing passes, he hasn't been able to progress the play like a Pedri, for example. He's been everywhere, absolutely everywhere.
Positioning more often. Raphinha will allow Lamine Yamal to be behind the striker, and this is Carlos Alañá, former Barcelona player, ready to enter the pitch for Alavés, in which will be his.
And that's something that's a non-negotiable with Casadó, just like with Raphinha, the intensity.
Yeah, perhaps a little bit of a surprise that Alañá didn't start today, Alex, given that
Oh, Lamine.
all of Alavés' games so far this season. But this is Lamine Yamal.
Just one too many.
Tricks, leaving defenders in his wake.
Yeah, you're right about Carlos Alañá. Carlos Vicente is also ready to enter the pitch, so he's gonna substitute, probably replace both wingers. Kalebe and Abde.
Rashford. Chance now perhaps for Kalebe, and perhaps knowing his number is up, he would be one of those aforementioned wingers. Overlapping run from the fullback, Parada.
Nice, Olmo. Good work. It'll be interesting to see the chain of play after Pedri comes on. Oh, Barcelona on the counter right here. 3v3.
They have 3-on-3.
That's a poor pass from Raphinha.
Initial ball not quite the right one, but he's won it back. And he's won a corner.
Was a lack of movement by Lewandowski and Marcus Rashford. One of them should have made a diagonal run in order to open up another passing line.
Okay.
Or allow Raphinha to cut inside.
Starting to feel a lot of teams want to play a high press against us. High risk, low reward. The thing is that Barcelona have been really struggling when it comes to that man-to-man pressing. When a team presses us man-to-man, we've been struggling to build off from the back. Really, because our progression and our ability to play off the back isn't there. Oh, wow. Lewandowski. Oh, wow. So close. With no... Well, but before you saw Szczesny in that position, and his playmaking ability isn't the best. But as well, no left-footed center back with Araujo there as well. No Pedri. You have Eric Garcia in that CDM position. They were able to just pressure us really well. And you saw it against Chelsea. You saw against Chelsea how we struggled.
All the goal scoring here at the Camp Nou inside the first 26 minutes. It remains 2-1. Couple of changes in the offing for the visitors. And the crowd
Look, hear
shouting,
that.
the name of the man they would like to see next in a Barcelona shirt.
There's plenty of talks about if it would be convenient for Barcelona if the return of Leo Messi would be something that would do good for the club. And there's a lot of voices that are claiming for Leo Messi to come back to the Camp Nou, even if it's just on loan, just for a few months. It's not happening while Joan is the president of Barcelona, but dreaming is free.
Right.
Dreaming is
Now
free.
the changes, and as you suggested, it is Reback and Kalebe who make way. Spot on again, Alex.
Thank you, sir.
It's almost like you have a hotline to the coach's dugout. You know what's coming.
Oh, you know that before every single game, I do deep research, substitutions, and tactical setups, and yeah, it's
Hansi
easy
Flick
when you
bringing
watch.
on Pedri and Ferran Torres. I don't want to see Ferran, if I'm being honest. I don't want to see. I'd rather see Rooney Bardghji. I'd rather see Dro. I personally don't want to see Ferran.
9 years ago to the day in a Copa del Rey game.
He scored against Hercules at Alicante. Ernesto Valverde gave him the debut.
Here's Raphinha. Raphinha and Lewandowski working in tandem on the right, inside their head, but then back out. It's a fearsome prospect for Parada and company, isn't it? Both those players to contend with on the same side, but now a chance for Alavés, perhaps.
Great work defensively from Martín.
Into the breach. That was an important intervention by him. And the crowd are going to get their
Pedri and Ferran back.
They've been chanting Pedri's name for long enough.
Lewandowski didn't get on the score sheet, but I loved his performance. I loved Lewandowski's performance.
That will be the end of his return to the starting lineup for Raphinha, who is getting a standing ovation. Lewandowski also
Absolutely loved his performance. His work off the ball, him giving off some brilliant passes as well, setting up Lamine Yamal, Raphinha off as well. Yeah, him coming back from injury, 60 minutes. Understandable. Yeah, you want to manage their minutes.
What a return, Alex, for Raphinha, and what a return for Pedri.
That first hour of play by Raphinha was.
They hear that. Oh my gosh.
He really made the difference for Barcelona in both goals, and he just dragged the rest of his teammates to that high pressing that they had been losing over the course of this season.
Here's Rashford now dancing around a couple of challenges, unable to stay on his dancing feet. No foul.
And it's not a coincidence that the substitutions, Adrian, happened in the hour mark. That was totally planned by Hansi Flick, giving Raphinha an hour of playing time and giving Pedri this 30 minutes to see how he feels and to just gauge his availability for Tuesday against Atletico de Madrid.
Pedri's last appearance in the Clásico, where of course he was sent off and then he was hurt shortly afterwards. He's missed a full month.
Yeah, Pedri being out for that whole month obviously really hurt us. We've missed his absence.
What a brilliant sight for Barcelona fans, isn't it? Having those two back.
It's half the team, basically, these two.
Yeah.
It's half the team.
Balde,
Oh.
Rashford.
Oh, Rashford, great work.
Clipped, no foul.
Do you think Gavi will come back to his best form, or is he sadly finished? I think Gavi will come back to his best form. You've seen Gavi work so hard when he is back on the team,
Replay.
but we just need him to be fit and available.
There is a contact, but
You
it's
know, he had
outside the
2
box.
big injuries. He had a relapse, obviously. Well, not a relapse, but he had another big injury, and it sucks.
maybe
But
one
he's
of
still
those,
super young. You know,
Alex,
his
where
mentality,
there
that's
might be
something that
some
we can't
contact that
question. And he's a
referee
profile that
decides
is
is a bit of
super
extra
needed into
embellishment
this
by
team. A
Rashford, and
player
he
who
wouldn't have reached the
is
ball
great
in
on the
any
ball, but
case.
who works so hard off of
There
it.
was another covering defender. Barcelona with almost all the possession in this second half.
Yeah.
It's had a different feel to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
First half where you thought like anything could happen at any moment from both teams.
Oh, look at Pedri.
Measured Barcelona in this second period as Pedri starts to glide through a couple of defenders.
I want to see this same back line against Atletico Madrid. Against Atletico.
Totally different second half.
But yeah, Thomas, you have no idea how much I'm looking forward to the return of
Both
Gavi,
teams have
man.
changed
Like,
the way they're
he's
playing.
so needed
Barcelona
into
more
this
cautious
team.
on the ball. They don't want to
So
give the ball
needed.
away in dangerous areas, and Alavés are trying to just keep Barcelona scoreless in this second half and wait for their chances.
Yeah. Well, maybe Luis Garcia had it absolutely right when he said it would be a pleasant second half, Alex. It has been so far.
Yeah, no big incidents, no major scares for them compared to the first half. And we barely mentioned Joan Garcia.
I think they still are looking for a possible knockout punch here. Rashford chiseling away, and his efforts rewarded with the corner. What's referee Arias doing here?
Was he going to give a yellow card? No, I guess not. Would Bernal, Pedri, and Gavi be a good midfield trio, you think?
If he came across to talk to Raphinha, that's certainly what the director is suggesting here, Alex.
What was happening?
It was out of our camera shot. As
That midfield would be lovely.
Lead up for
Ooh, Lamine,
Oh,
great shot.
just a whisker
But
away.
that would be like a change of system because Bernal at the base, Pedri and Gavi,
Delicious
you know, having that
effort with the
trio
left
in
foot.
midfield, that would be.
Curling it into the top corner, just an inch away. The technical difficulty of this effort is so
That's a
high.
midfield trio that I'd
Ball
want to
comes
see,
you at
you know.
quite a speed.
But it would require a Hansi flick
Needs
to
be
have
so
like a
good
change of
to
system,
put the ball
you know.
right there.
Ferran Torres now leading the line after scoring a couple last week, didn't he, in that 4-0 win against Athletic Bilbao. Lewandowski got the first. Ferran Torres with 2, and Fermin Lopez. That was a red card that was handed out.
Yeah, to Jose Ramon de la Fuente, who's a usual suspect. The goalkeeper coach.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
one of
he
Barcelona,
receives like
one of
3,
the
4
staff
red
members
cards
for the team.
He loves to
Repeat-
talk. He's a
A
pain.
repeat offender.
Oh,
Yeah. Repeat
did he
offender.
rigged
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pen? Come
He's a
on.
pain. He's constantly talking to the referees. I know him personally. When he was the goalkeeper coach of Gymnastic de Tarragona, I was also working with the club.
Well, we didn't get the benefit of hearing what he said to the officials, but
I heard the scream from out here.
complimentary as Jules Koundé. He's not exactly best pleased about that challenge. Alanya.
Oh, being hit in the knee like that.
2 more substitution for Alavés, 2 midfielders, John Gudiri and Ander Guevara, 2 Basque players, both former Real Sociedad.
Oof, that hurts. The man who got the red card, the legend. That's the same staff member who threw the iPad last season.
One of those, striking way.
Yeah, Ramon Fuentes
So
or
he's gonna
Ramon de la
take
Fuente,
off,
something like that.
number 8.
The ESPN commentator
Keep
just
playing with
mentioned
the
that.
same system, but now he's going to have the energy of John Guridi, who can also play in a higher position of the pitch.
Yeah,
right
Ramon
behind
de la
the
Fuente.
striker in a 4-2-3-1 setup, and he's going to have the control of Ander Guevara, who's a very, very gifted midfielder.
Both of them hugely experienced in terms of their La Liga careers. Comes at the midway point of the second half. Still as it was at half-time. Still as it was after 26 minutes in this game. A slender advantage for Barcelona, which they have not been able to build upon despite all their possession and control of the second half. You mentioned it, Alex. Juan Garcia has been a spectator, and that is a very different narrative to the one that unfolded in the first half.
That's a good sign for Barcelona.
As is that, Pedri weaving his magic in midfield. Nice ball around the back. Can Dani Olmo get there? He can. He was released with one of those outside of the boot passes from Lamine Yamal.
Oh, what a tackle by Joan, denying the pullback.
All right.
And again, an opportunity for Barcelona from a set piece, which they decide to work short. Lamine Yamal seeking a better angle, perhaps Pedri giving him that angle.
Oh, no, that was a horrible cross. Horrible cross from Lamine.
These are the kind of balls into the far post that Robert Lewandowski loves. He's not on the pitch anymore. They need a different strategy. 6 attacks from the left-hand side. That is Raphinha's influence.
Yeah, Alavés wouldn't have been unhappy to see the back of Lewandowski, given his 7 goals against them in the last 4 games.
Should expect Alavés to take a step forward in the next minute, especially because of John Guridi.
Oh, Pedri, what a turn.
Yeah. 44,800 in attendance, as you saw, and Pedri delighting.
What a sequence of play from Pedri.
Here's Lamine Yamal. Koundé back across.
This second half has been pure dominance from Barca. We haven't really had the chances to widen the scoreline. Alavés non-existent. We've barely seen Joan Garcia at all. So
well, they may have designs on getting a bit further forward, Alex, but they can't get hold of the ball at the moment. Barcelona in total control. And here's Koundé released around the back. Squaring it for Dani Olmo, who didn't hit it as cleanly as he might have done.
almost so close to making it 3-1.
Yeah, he knows it. He knows that he should have put that on the back of the net.
At least get it on target.
Totally open. Ferran Torres with that movement into the
No,
far
man, no.
opens up the space at the penalty spot. Yeah, Johnny Otto is involved right there with that desperate tackle, but it's on Dani Olmo this time. Great ball into the space to Joe Koundé as well. Barcelona are starting to send more long balls today, not only on the left-hand side with Raphinha, but also on the right now that Joe Koundé is on.
Yeah, Koundé is already.
Maybe Rooney should get some minutes and draw. Well, we've already made 4 substitutions. We've substituted Rashford, Pedri, Koundé, and Ferran. Those are 4 substitutions.
By the defender out on loan by Real Sociedad.
And so only one player can come on. So it's either going to be Draw or Rooney Bardghji. I want to see Rooney.
The latest in a whole succession of corners.
Rooney hasn't been really getting...
Looks as though Rashford
He hasn't really got much minutes.
will deliver into the penalty area. Going deep. Header back across. It's like something they've been working on there. A ploy from the corner. Was an open header. There's Raphinha and Lewandowski. Join those looking on from the bench. Waiting a decisive blow in the game.
Yeah, waiting for Alavés to take that step forward. Look now, John is trying to pair himself with Cubarsí. That stretches out Alavés's and then creates chances, gaps for Barcelona to exploit.
Yeah, a couple of miscues, one apiece, ending with Olmo surging forward. Combining with Yamal. And again for Yamal. Third time. Just wouldn't...
Marcus Rashford was there.
Olmo.
Man. Barcelona were on the counter. Olmo was just too slow.
The possession stat in the second half is 85 to 15.
85 to 15? Hold on, I want to see. Oof.
I'm checking real-time stats.
Oof.
Yeah. What I'm getting.
Look at that. In the first half, it was 63 to 37. 85 to 16. It's been all Barca. It's all Barca in the second half.
Pedri. Yamal to Olmo.
Olmo missed the back heel.
Well, he scored today, Danny Olmo, just his second goal of the season, but you still feel like it isn't quite happening for him just yet. Certainly not to the extent that it did last year, Alex.
He's an outstanding player, and he knows that he's underperforming. He's not having a bad game, of course, but he could have done better. Especially he could have like 2 more goals.
Oh, right here. Oh, no.
Still might reach him. It does.
There's going to be plenty of competition for Barcelona in that number 10 position behind the striker, because this is a position that Dani Olmo, Fermin, even Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Rashford, Gavi, they can all once he's back from the injury. There's plenty of options for Hansi Flick in that number 10 position. That fosters the competitiveness within the squad.
Yeah.
Oh, right here. Lamine, you're through.
Lovely combination again between Koundé and Lamine Yamal.
No. Pedri.
Gerard getting a foot in, but unable to halt the tide. Pedri.
Casadó.
Quarter of an hour to go at the camp now. 2-1 lead for Barcelona, but Alavés increasingly clinging on here. Pedri.
Oh, Ferran, what are you
He
doing?
hasn't been away, Alex.
He's still living up.
Oh.
He's so sweet, so calm on the ball. When everyone panics under pressure, it's like he has the ability to freeze the time and to always make the
Freeze
right play.
time. Well,
Such a joy to watch.
Pedri is magical like that.
Yeah, the stuff you can't teach, Alex. And Pedri has it in abundance.
When I see him playing, sometimes I see Iniesta, sometimes I see Xavi. But he's one of them.
A little bit of a knock there for Cubarsí to knock off, to shake off. Now the ball over the top is an interesting one. Has Vicente on his way here. Carlos Vicente.
Great work from Cubarsí.
And for the first time in this second half, Alavés constructing a move that carried a threat with it, and what a threat in the end.
This is a classic way of disarming that high line of Barcelona, just sending a ball over the top. Especially on
What a
lines.
tackle from Cubarsí. Woo.
And that allowed
Can our players please provide a proper pass?
But they have a corner. They are set piece specialists. In comes the corner, and a free look at it. A missed kick, which they're still trying to turn into something. But getting an offside flag. And it was that initial delivery that found an unmarked man. I think it was the centre back who had a swing at this.
There's an offside position for Antonio Blanco, but it's a similar action than the first goal of Pablo Ibanez.
Yeah, it was Pacheco who had the good look at it. Now Parada is the man down.
Oof.
This is Lewandowski's last chance, attacking the near post.
Oh, I so wanted Lewandowski to get a goal to just reward that good performance that he had.
Didn't even get to see the ball. He just was there. Just out of instinct, covering that near post.
Yeah, perfect placement, was it, from the goalkeeper, who, as you said, wasn't able to see it right at the last minute. Parada is going to have to make his way to the touchline for now. The man who was on loan in the second division with Mirandés last year. And he's had his work cut out here tonight, isn't he? Trying to contain Yamal. As Tony Martinez now comes on.
Wow.
Replacing Parada. So, hey, Eduardo Coudet is going for it. He's taken off his left back to put another centre forward on.
Johnny Otto will be the left back now. But that is quite a statement for Eduardo Coudet. He doesn't care conceding one more goal. He just wants to get the equalizer.
Well, they're still in this, so why not? I guess Tony Martinez, like Lucas Boyer, has a couple of goals this season in La Liga.
Ah.
Guridi.
They usually play with two strikers, Alavés, in that 4-4-2 formation that now they're replicating. But I think it's Antonio Blanco, the holding midfielder, now the player that will serve as a right back. Well, there he is.
Yeah, immediately called into action. Trying to
Hey, that's a foul.
Marcus Rashford. Well, that's one way of doing it.
Okay.
It's going to be booked.
What are my plans for the rest of the day? Well, after this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the match reaction and like some posts, the reaction of the goals and everything. But after, I'll mostly go to the gym, and later on in the night, I do want to see the Inter Miami match. There could be a watch along for that. It depends, but I'm really excited for that. Inter Miami having the possibility to reach, I think, the Eastern Conference final or something, whatever it is. It's gonna be against New York. What's the team that they're playing up against? Let me see.
Probably a must-win game in the Champions League.
Frankfurt. New York City FC. Yeah.
Here's Rashford though.
Really want to see that. Christensen set to come on.
So Andreas Christensen ready to enter the pitch. Christensen right away. He's running out of contract next summer. He's gonna probably replace
Okay.
Casadó in the holding midfielder position.
Can't lie, the MLS this year has been good. It's been really entertaining. And Messi's been on fire. And then your Miami, it's been absurd. Oh.
Play it around the back. Not many teams around the world, Alex, would alter their formation 2-1 up, holding a slender lead this late on. Perhaps the high defensive line would be abandoned, but not Hansi Flick, not Barcelona.
He's not only thinking in this specific game, he's planning ahead and keeping the players fresh, keeping everyone involved. Andreas Christensen hasn't had many minutes this season. And it's Cubarsí, so it's a straight swap.
Okay.
Cubarsí who had an amazing tackle denying Lucas Boye in that last attacking action of Alavés, and now he gets the acknowledgement of the Camp Nou crowd.
Yeah, it was a vital intervention, wasn't it? Really the only moment of peril Barcelona have had in the second half. Cubarsí was the man.
Okay. Christensen back on. Having Muller join changed the Whitecaps this year. I think they went a 20-game unbeaten run. Thomas Muller. Yeah.
The right side of the defender and brought down.
Bayern Munich legend. Footballing legend. If we're being honest.
Looking to remain perfect at home, Barcelona.
No matter where home is. No matter if it's Montjuic, if it's a Johan Cruyff Stadium or the Camp Nou.
Yeah, it's a different place they've called home in the course of one season. But they're not over the line yet. Alavés working their way forward with intent again. Vicente did well.
Oh.
They've broken through here. Flag. Stay
Offside.
Joan Garcia.
Oh, Joan, good stuff. I'm telling you, these players need the mentality of if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Yeah. Oh no, that would have been onside.
I'm not sure. I think Alejandro Balde was playing Guridi onside.
What a save from Joan Garcia. That's a horrible finish from the striker.
I think that would have been looked at.
What a miss. Barcelona got away with one right there.
Was fractionally behind the line, wasn't he?
And it's not the first time that exact thing happens. Balde also tends to be a little bit disconnected from the rest of the back line.
So just a reminder that
Deportivo Alavés putting the pressure for these last couple of minutes.
5 minutes or so.
Come on, boys. Let's close it out. Let's close the game out. Let's get the 3 points. Let's get the 3 points.
Alavés will also have a midweek game, but for them it'll be the second round of the Copa del Rey, where they travel to Portugalete, team up in the region of Bilbao.
This is the birthplace of the mighty Julen Guerrero, Portugalete, former Athletic Club star.
What a player he was. But tell you what, Alavés are not going quietly here, Alex. They're continuing to press their case. Vicente, who's their top scorer this season, squaring it across, didn't quite work its way through. There were 2 white shirts awaiting.
Need to give
Nervous
credit to
moments. Yeah. You can hear the anxiety level rising a little, can't you, with the Camp Nou crowds.
Okay, come on, boys.
Put the pressure back on Real Madrid tomorrow. They've had their own struggles of late. They travel to Girona tomorrow afternoon. I'll tell you what, you look at the top 4 in the league. There's Villarreal and Madrid are right there, aren't they, within touching distance, and all 4 of them have almost unblemished home records. Real Madrid are also 100% at home. Villarreal and Atletico have only dropped 2 points. For all the teams away from home, it's been a different story. Vicente. Greedy again. Yeah, overdid that with Lamine scrambling to retrieve.
Great work, Lamine. Great defensive work.
200th LaLiga appearance tonight.
Yeah, good midfielder that has also played for Getafe and Betis. Joan there with that stomp on his foot was totally unintentional. And here comes trouble again for Barcelona. Another set piece.
Come on, boys. Close it out. Close it out right here.
Flick on arrives, so too the clearance.
Oh, right here on the counter. On the counter.
And Barcelona have it back. Pedri trying to guide that through for Ferran Torres.
Oh.
Severa, a long way out of his goal to meet him.
Nicely done.
No Manuel Neuer there for Antonio Severa.
Right here, we just need to cool things down.
There's a lot of doubts about the German goalkeeper.
Nice.
Barcelona fans singing the Barcelona anthem.
Canta el Barça, that's the official name. Barça's chant in Catalan.
Final minute. Will there be a birthday celebration in the final whistle? Can Alavés blow out the flames on some of those candles? Here's Vicente.
No. Oh, offside. Woo. People should be allowed to vote for the artist on the Barça El Clásico kit. That's actually a really good idea. I like that.
Goals in the league, all 3 of them from the penalty spot.
And make it a rule where, like, there has to be a time frame within back-to-back, you know, instances where the artist is on the kit, for example. So let's say, I don't know, Taylor Swift does a collab with Barcelona. There has to be a time gap before she can be on the kit again. That allows for a new artist to be on there as well. You know? But that'd be a fantastic idea.
It's 52.
Oh, nice Ferran.
Ferran Torres onto Dani Olmo as he clipped. There's been 2 or 3 sort of half-hearted shouts for a penalty in this second half, but referee
Oh,
right on the spot with every decision. Olmo slipping it through.
nah, Ferran's unbelievable.
Take it around the keeper.
Some people might choose Nicky Nicole just for the love of the game.
Still, they can't put the issue to
Add
bed.
some drama.
What a pass by Dani Olmo. I don't think that was a penalty. You are absolutely right about the referee today.
It's been good.
No, but that would be a fantastic idea.
It's bent around the back. Another delayed offside flag, this time on Tony Martinez.
You can tell that they've been working on that play, just trying to find Carlos Vicente behind Alex Balde. All the movements by Tony Martinez as well. Lucas Boyer stays right in the middle. They've been working on this way of beating Barcelona's high line.
Yeah. Alavés had a chance to equalize. They didn't take it.
Raphinha protesting from the sideline.
Joan Garcia booked? What?
Garcia was booked for
The artist that makes the top 100 in Spotify would be irrelevant.
Raphinha. So into it, isn't he? So intense, even when he's not involved.
It wouldn't have to be every single time, you know, like it wouldn't be like, you know, Barcelona being able to vote every single time who they would want to be on the cover. But maybe having the option, you know, an artist who's sponsored or partnered with Spotify. Oh, Danny Olmo. 3-1, 3-1. Make it 3-1. There we go, 3-1. 3-1. We take that.
The birthday celebrations can really kick into gear now. It took until the 93rd minute to put it beyond any shadow of a doubt, but Danny Olmo has crowned a big night for him. A big night for Barcelona.
Big result right here.
Barcelona's third, and the 3 points are safe.
There we go. Okay, it wasn't the 3-0 scoreline I was expecting. We conceded a goal in the early minutes. Nice, that 1-2 between Lamine and Danny.
He's totally out of position. That's why Danny Olmo can find that central corridor, that red carpet.
And that's game, boys.
And then the calm, the composure, and the quality with his
I was right with the prediction, yeah. And you were right. Why is the match a must-win? It's because when you look at the league table right here, Barcelona, we are number 1. We are top of the LaLiga table. Real Madrid playing against Girona away from home tomorrow. If they draw points, that means that Barcelona are top of LaLiga.
He has the final say here.
And especially after that defeat against Chelsea, like it's a huge confidence boost.
Their recent inconsistencies are going to end this Saturday night looking down at the rest of the La Liga table, including Real Madrid. The message will be over to you.
So you can look at this right here. Even Barcelona not playing at their absolute best and not being, you know, in that tip-top shape, we're top of La Liga. Having one more game play than Real Madrid, to be fair, but that's why it's so super important. Let me make the screen a little bit bigger so you guys can see it, but that's how it's looking like right there. So that's the table. Madrid have a match 1st of December. They do. I hope Olmo stays healthy. He's good at his best. This is a much improved performance from Danny Olmo. You know, we haven't really seen his great performances so far in the season, and hopefully he's able to build up on this. What's up, Dorian? Catching in from work. Glad we can bounce back after the last match. Yes, much needed. And that's game. Barcelona get the 3 points. Much needed. In that first half, it was frantic. Defensively, I would say. Defensively, there's still so much to improve on. But Raphinha back, Joan Garcia back, Pedri back. So much positives that we can take away from this match. We take the 3 points. Really, really solid. In that second half, it was relatively all Barcelona. And we now look forward towards that match in midweek against Atletico. But guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be back in a couple minutes with the match reaction. And I'll see you guys then, all right? All right, boys. See you then.